All right, guys, today I'm going to cover with you a new way that we're tying, a new process that we're using to tie the buoy. So I made a video a while back, a few months ago, where I talked about, how to tie all the knots to the crab traps, really trying to help out a lot of the folks that are getting into recreational stone crabbing. I also put out a video on the steps that you need to take to be able to start recreational stone crab fishing. And here in Florida, you actually are allowed 5 traps per license holder for that you could do stone crab with your family. So you could go out, you and your wife could each have 5 traps. You go out and you can harvest stone crab recreationally to eat it and enjoy our Florida stone crab. So what I was doing originally was that I was tying the buoy directly to the main line of the trap, which worked great for me. But as I'm starting to grow my trap inventory, it creates a problem in the process when I'm gonna paint the buoys, right? Because when the buoys are new, you can see here, you string them up like this, you paint them on the rope, and then you tie it to the trap, no problem. But when you come back now at the end of the year, you have all the traps, you're pressure cleaning them, and then you have the rope and the buoys. So first year, I only had 100 traps. I took the ropes off of them. I cleaned all the ropes, cleaned the buoys, and then I draped the buoys over the rope, kind of like how you see here, but the buoys were hanging with the rope from the trap. Now this year, I'm putting in 500 traps into the water, so it's a lot of extra time to take the rope off and tie the rope back to the trap. So what I started doing this year is how we used to do the buoys when we were commercial lobster fishing with my dad and my grandfather, and we had 2,500 traps back then. So the processes have to be very efficient so you don't waste time when you're doing something. So basically, the buoys are now tied with a rope like this, and it has a little loop on it, okay? And this, I'm doing it, I have 500 traps, but if you've been following along, and I'll tell you, we've been getting a lot of engagement on the videos. A lot of folks have been sending me emails and, hey, we started doing stone crabbing recreationally, from watching your videos. And that's really exciting for me to hear that we're getting people out on the water. They get to enjoy, one of the most delicious crabs that there are in the world that we're lucky to have right here in Florida. So, guy needs a new muffler. I'm in my backyard. So the way that I do it like this is I tie the same knot on each end and then just tie a little loop like this, okay? And then from this loop is where you're gonna tie the main line that goes to the trap. So then when you come back at the end of the season, we're taking the buoys off and we're picking up the traps and bringing them back. When we get back, the traps are being stacked, and then all the buoys are hung up on a rope just like you see this. But instead of going through the middle of the buoy, we just thread the rope like this so all the buoys are hanging. From here, while they're hanging, it's very easy to go ahead and clean the buoy, paint the buoy, and then as I'm going through repairing the traps one by one, the final step that I do to every trap, I go ahead and tie the buoy on it, and then the traps will be left just like the ones that you see back here, that they're all ready to go. This other stack that you can see in the frame are new traps that I'm building right now, and that's what all these buoys are, and I'm getting these ready. But once I go through and pressure clean all the traps, then we start going trap by trap. We repair anything that needs to be repaired, and we tie the buoy on it. So it makes it a lot faster, a lot easier to paint the buoys when you don't have to have all the traps stacked on the floor with the ropes coming on top of them, and then you're triple and quadruple handling all the traps. So as we're cleaning them, the buoys are coming off, we clean all the traps, we're ready to start repairing. And remember, by we, it's me and you, I do it by myself. So I start going through and I start tying on the buoy, repair. If it doesn't need repair, it gets the buoy and it gets stacked over to the side and it's ready to go. The only thing we gotta do now is put our tags on the traps for this coming year and throw bait in it and get them in the water. So hopefully this makes it a lot easier for you guys doing your recreational traps, or maybe you're getting into commercial fishing, and obviously as you start growing the number of traps that you have, things take a lot longer to do because there's a lot more traps. So hopefully this process gets to help you and make it easier for you. I'm gonna go ahead and link that video of how to start doing stone crabbing at the end of this video. So if you live in Florida, you wanna get started recreational stone crabbing, you can do it with your family. So check out that video next. Thank you for watching and be safe out there.